Good evening, you amazing people out there. This is day 11 and 12. I'm super sorry I did not make a video yesterday, and this one, it's 11:35, so this one's probably not going to come out, or you probably won't see it until tomorrow. I'm going to try to get this edited and out. Did you get caught up yesterday? Did you get caught up the day before in the drop? Look at this huge drop. We were doing good. We were hanging out here at 322, and then we had this overnight sell-off, which then led into this massive sell-off yesterday. And then today we had a bounce. That bounce brought us back up to 308, and then more selling off. It was terrible. But let me tell you about what I did yesterday. So like I tell you before, I keep these lines to tell me where support and resistance is, knowing that there was uncertainty because of the Fed and this whole thing being resurged again. I don't know. But anyway, I seen it hit or break through a previous support line, hits a resistance line, and then breaks through that, which then turns this into, well, the inverse. When we're below it, it's potentially resistance. When we're above it, it's potentially support. But this here was an old resistance line, which turned support. Anyway, I'll get too far into it. I seen it break through here, and I bought Facebook puts, I bought Home Depot puts, I bought Microsoft puts, and I bought SPY puts, and I rode them out yesterday. I didn't ride them all the way out to the bottom. We got a little bit over this bounce here. We hit this line again, which looked like it started to turn it into support. I didn't want to give up any of the gains. Oh, and like I said, I did a whole bunch of people I see on Robinhood or talk about Robinhood. You can play options on Robinhood. I did a Home Depot put. I bet against Home Depot way up here, and I sold out. I think I actually held that one on Robinhood all the way towards the end of close. That was $130 into $730. That was a good play. This is a small account, so we can't do things like that. We did, however, hold a Microsoft put yesterday, and we turned $30 into $160. And then we got out of all of our positions because I was pretty sure we were going to have an overnight pump. So I was out of all positions except for our AIGs. AIGs. AIGs, our insurance company, calls for July. I held those. I'm going to hold those until the middle of next week. If we're not getting close, if we're not getting big rebounds within the next week, I'm going to get out of those AIGs because we'll start running out of time. We only got the contracts till the end of July. Anyway, so we've seen this bounce come in here yesterday, and actually bought calls and then converted over to puts. We tested the lows from yesterday. So yesterday's close was down here at 300. We tested 300 again, and as soon as we hit here, I bought calls. Now, I don't remember if I bought them on this account or not. But once we got up here to this high and started coming back down, once we tested this low again, I bought SPY contract for the 15th, which is Monday. It's down right now, but I feel like the Fed's going to pump this up. It's already pumping up the tech sector. The Fed's got a ton of money in the tech sector right now. I don't think they're going to let this push down any further. I did get a little bit worried. 297.50, I believe. If we got down that far and broke through it, we could have had a potential 1,000-point down again. But we caught this recovery at the end of the day. We're getting a little bit of recovery after hours. I think Monday we should have another big pump. How far? I don't know. But that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. So let's look at what trades we're holding on to. SLS, I feel really long term on this account. I actually lost money on this in the past, and I'm trying to get that stuff back. So small positions over time will scale us down, and then as this starts to come back up, it'll start to go profitable, and I'll continue to scale into this position. I'll probably hold on to this for a while. AIGs, I got averaged down on these too. Since we got more money in the account now, I got 8 of these contracts, and we averaged down to $21 a contract. MET, MetLife, still holding on to 2 of those. They're at 22 right now, so we're only down $3 on that one. And that SPY, that needs to go up a long way. Now, option contracts don't actually have to get to the strike price. So this is a 313.50, and it's Monday. So if we get a pretty decent bounce, maybe $5 or $6 bounce by tomorrow, these contracts will become profitable. not extremely profitable, we might pull $30-$40 off of it. If the Fed really gets involved and pumps us all the way close up to 310, then the $60 contract will potentially be $260 to $300. That's what I'm hoping for. If it continues down and we get really far away, this will get down around $10. And if it is, we're going to sell it and take a $50 loss. But that's okay, because I'm trying to back the account. So if you remember on the first, I think we had $259. The account was way down. Like I said, I've been trying to build this back up. So my intentions were to continue experimenting with it. Since this YouTube thing's actually kind of fun, I think I'm just going to see how far we can take $259. Well, so far we're up $736, so that is a $476 gain on the account from the 1st to the 11th. I mean, that's all right. That's all right. Like I said before, once we get in like $1,500 or so, we'll be able to up the position size, and this account will start to grow a whole lot faster. How was I able to make money while the account's going, while the market's just selling off like crazy, is like a bunch of crazy lunatics? The great thing about options is if the market is on the way up, we can buy calls and we ride the wave up. If the market's on the way down, like see this is down wave, we can buy puts, so we can bet against the market and make money while the market's going down. If you're just trying to do it with stocks, there's inverses to SPY. There's, I think, QQQS. If you wanted to buy shares of QQQS, you can write it down. There's the VIX TVIX. That's also an inverse of the S&P 500. If we continue to sell off, the TVIX has actually during that sell-off gotten up to $1,000. Went from $35 before all this happened to $1,000. That's a strong move. Now, I don't buy stocks necessarily unless I'm doing it for the long term. So while I'm just trying to make money and grow these accounts, I play options. There's a whole lot more reward. So I mean, if you think about that, I had a Microsoft position. I paid $30 for it, which is not even enough money to buy one share of Microsoft, and we turned that into $160. And I think we only held on to that one for a couple hours. But it's risky. If they go against you, you just lose everything you're in. I mean, $30 could have turned into zero. It's not like I can hold on to it until it turns back around. These option contracts expire. That's going to be it. I don't want to make a super long video. If you guys have any questions, concerns, or comments, leave them in the comments. Give me one of those likes. Share it with somebody. It really helps me out on YouTube if you hit that thumbs up on there. I mean, it legitimately helps me out. It shares my videos with other people, and it shows me that you care, that you support me, that you are truly my friends. Well, y'all have a wonderful night, and stay green, my friends.